welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing braids in the front with a sew-in the back. I got a little tutorial that I want to show you guys. So I'm starting off with my heat protector spray. I'm going to blow her hair out. My video is going kind of fast, so y'all keep up with me. Got the blow dryer with the comb. I think every braider should have the blow dryer with the comb, because you never know what hair you're going to deal with when they walk through the door. Now I'm blowing her hair out. I put a towel around her neck because the blow dryer is hot, so I wanted her to be comfortable. And a little tip, you guys, when you guys are blowing out hair, you start from the tip and go up. Don't start from the root and try to pull through it. No, it's gonna be painful. So this is the aftermath of me blowing it out. It don't have to be too straight, but it can't be nappy. So now I'm parting her hair from ear to ear, basically from side to side, to separate the hair for the braids and the sew-in. And you don't want to leave out too much hair for the braids where the braids are going too far back. You want to leave a good amount out, but not too much. And now I'm braiding it for the sew-in. I like to do 2 braids going around and then the rest of the braids going down. Okay, now I did the 2 braids going around. Now I'm going to start braiding them down and connecting the ends. You have to connect the ends to get a flat look. Now when I'm connecting the ends, I like to braid mid and pull the braid up, add it to the other braid that I'm braiding, and continue to braid that way to where it's connected. Like you just see I did on the video. Braid it down. When you get mid in the braid, bring the end to the last braid up and continue to braid that way to where it's flat. That's how it should look. This is the ending result of the braid pattern. Now I'm going to sew that braid down to keep that flat look. And I like to add an extra knot to the end to secure it and make sure, you know, it don't come loose. Y'all excuse my light, it's all in the camera. But I like to add a little grease or oil, you know, just to moisturize the scalp before I, you know, sew the bundles on top of it. I use 2 to 3 bundles when I'm doing the back. I think she had 3 bundles or 2. When I'm sewing, I like to do a curve sew, you know, so at the top, you know, you can't see the tracks on the side. So I recommend you curving the sewing and not sewing straight across, like how I'm doing it. You know, watch. This is how it should be looking when you're curving the sewing. It should be from side to side. And I do like to flip my tracks when I'm sewing in, to where, you know, I don't cut too much of the bundles, just in case if she wants to reuse them, she can. And this is how it should look. You see no track sewing on the sides. Now I'm going to part the hair out for my stitch braids. I like to prep first the braids before I actually start to braid them. You know, I want to part it first and see if I like the way it's going before I start to braid. Okay, I'm done prepping. I'm liking the way that'll come out. I think that'll be cute and nice. So I use a 3X Hollywood pre-stretch hair to braid. I also like to separate the hair into like smaller pieces. I use Shining Jam to add to the parts. Now, when you're using the Shining Jam, I recommend you putting Shining Jam on each side and in between the hair. And, you know, don't get the hair too wet to where you can't grip it, but, you know, have a good amount of jam on there to get a better look, like to get the stitches better. Because when the hair is too dry, the stitches aren't like all the way there, if y'all get what I'm saying. Now this is the time after you put the jam, you know, to straighten up your parts if you have to. I like to part it down the middle and put jam in between, just to make sure that the hair has jam all through it. Now I'm going to begin stitching the first braid. And when I stitch, I like to start off with a little piece separated. And then I braid that first. And then I continue to stitch. And I also add hair also. And give you guys a closer look at what I'm about to do. Now I recommend you get a comb. You know, if you're not into the stitch method where you use the nail and stuff like that, I recommend you get a comb with the tail on it. That's what I use to do my stitch. I'll show you guys. That first braid is definitely stitching though.
You know you better watch out. Some girls are only about that thing.
I like to add hair in the beginning, you know, just to give the braids a seal. You know, it's optional, but I like to start off early with the weave just to make it tight. Now, as you can see, I got the comb and I'm parting it to have the line going through it, which is what a stitch is, where you can see the lines through the braids. Now, I like to use the tip of the comb also to do the line on the other side. You have to have the line on both sides for a stitch braid. All you do is, before you start braiding, you part the line first, make sure the line is clean, and then you continue to braid. Make sure you're not grabbing no excess hair. You part the line, make sure your line is clean, you grip, and you go. Part the line, make sure it's clean. You grip. Make sure you're not getting no excess hair. Part the line, grip, and then you go. Part the line. Add your little hair. Grip. Add the line. Grip and go. I'm gonna do another more detailed stitch video really soon, so you guys can see like exactly how to do a stitch braid. So y'all just like and subscribe to see, you know, all my upcoming videos, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of tutorials and other things. So don't forget to hit that button. But y'all keep watching. And I'm still adding hair as I do my stitch because I haven't gotten my desired size. You can keep adding hair if you know it's not the size that you want it to be. So I repeat those steps until I get all the way to the back. See how my lines is showing through the braids? That's how it's supposed to look. Y'all don't mind my talking. I don't know what I was saying. I probably was talking to my kids or something, y'all. I don't know what I was selling out about. Okay, here's how my braids are going. Them things is stitching, honey. And now that's how they should look. Now I'm going to do the other side. And I'm just going to continue the same steps that I showed you guys for the first 3 braids. With the jam and the comb and the gripping and the parting and all of that.
Bitch, shame my shoes. You know I keep a bad bitch. Let me stain your boo. I'm the only thing hopping like a kangaroo. I mean the only thing popping like a can of brew. Listen, you should buy the 16 cause I like the jail. The 808 wolf wolf cause I write it good. And bitches can't find a man cause I write it good. I'm no wolf, whoever that I writing hard. See it itty bitty piggy in the market. Give that bitch a quarter in the cup till it party. I don't fuck with pigs like assalamu alaikum. I put them in the field, I let us go my baker. And if you see a itty bitty piggy in the market, get that bitch a quarter in the cart till I park it. I don't fuck with pigs like assalamu alaikum. I put them in the field and I let us go my baker, bitch.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk?
I'ma get you drunk, get you love drunk off my hump. My hump, 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 my lovely little lumps. Check it out. I drop these fuckers.
Now I'm going to add the rods to her tips and curl them to make them look the same as the sew-in in the back. Basically to blend it in more instead of leaving it straight. That is optional also. Now I got my Gots to Be glue to do my baby edges before I dip it. I got my edge brush. I'm finna swoop them things. You can't go wrong with no baby edges. Yeah, I gave it just a little bit, you know. I got my mousse. The mousse always give your braids a more shine look. It just brings the whole style or the braids together. I love my mousse. Now I got my Gots to Be spray. I like to spray just a little bit on it just to get it a little, you know, together and hard where it's not going to frizz up too quickly, you know, because the braids are bigger. So that's also optional. Now I'm dipping her hair. I think any braider should have a tea kettle because it's more safer than like a pot or a cup or anything like that. But I love my tea kettle. It's easier to dip with. I got my towel close by to grip and grab. And now after I dip it, I like to, you have to. I say I like to. No, you have to take the rods out for the finished look. And I see how that blend in so well. Like the ends go right with the curly hair. This is the final product of her braids. Oh, it's so pretty. I did my thing with them braids, honey. Make sure y'all don't forget to click that button, like and subscribe my video. Cause baby, listen, the braids is stitching. Oh, yes, girl. That's my jam. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.